everybody. It is a joyous, exciting...
That was extra exciting.
I know. This episode... All right, so I'm just going to get right into it.
Yeah.
This is our 100th episode in the feed. It's not the 100th dinner plus drinks, but because we release some specials, we do the week or monthly Pinkies Up. This is number 100 in the feed.
Yeah, 100. And we love a good party, so we put up some balloons.
Put up the balloons. You can see them on YouTube. I think it's like when a blogger gets to 1 million something, or like a YouTuber gets all of those awards. And we're just, YouTube hasn't sent us anything yet, but we're doing our own balloons.
I mean, yeah, like all the influencers I follow on Instagram always get a giant balloon that says 1 with an M, 1 million. So like 100's the same.
I'd be more impressed if they put all the zeros.
Yeah, me too. Could you do that, influencer, whoever's listening? Anyway, 100, still a big deal.
So we had an episode planned with some fun 100 things, just kind of around the theme. You know us. We love a good theme. We love a good party.
Love it. And
then something happened that
we have to discuss. I'm literally Googling the words that I was about to discuss, which is not what I meant to do.
This is a family-friendly podcast. I need to watch my language, but I have some words about Stephen A. Smith. He's a clown. He literally gets paid by ESPN to be a clown. They dumped very good journalists for this clown. And he said Milwaukee is a garbage city.
Garbage. He said garbage.
This is the type of thing that is not... for the things that people get canceled for because of who he is, and it's his job to drive clicks, he can say it's a garbage city, but F you, Stephen A. Smith.
We're mad about it, okay? Let's be clear.
So we, first of all, wanted to list some of our favorite things about Milwaukee.
That's right. I think this could be a whole episode in and of itself.
Maybe next year when it's 414 Day, we'll do it. But
I'm going to start with the Bucks. The easy, obvious one here.
Tailgating at Miller Park. I'm sorry, American Family Arena, ballpark.
Whatever the hell it's called.
Yard.
I was mad when it was no longer County Stadium. The access to the beautiful lake.
The Art Museum, Veterans War Memorial, Pavilion, Patio, Lakeside thing. That.
Connected to that, Oak Leaf Trail. You can take a trail right alongside the lake. Like, I don't know, 1 million miles in either direction.
Fun fact, the first date my wife and I had was at the park, the state park a little south of the Art Museum and Discovery World, watching the fireworks
Lakeshore State Park
for the Air and Water Show, which I know you watched out of the balcony of your condo.
I did, the roof of my condo, because I'm bougie.
I ate a salad with my fingers, and we're still here today.
Why did you do that?
They didn't give us a fork.
There's a really cool event that happens in that park. The name is going to escape me. Some kind of island. Oh my God, I can't think of it. Milwaukee does it. It's in August. I can't believe I can't think of it. The cool ass events that Milwaukee does.
All of the fun festivals. All of them. Milwaukee knows how to party. Milwaukee can outdrink you.
The delicious food.
The streets of old Milwaukee in the public market. The zoo is a tremendous, easy to visit, easy to navigate zoo in a circle so that you can see everything without being confused where you are.
How about the accessibility? This is a thing I talk about all the time. I love the city. I love a downtown city. But Milwaukee is like a small town, big city. So you get what you want from a city, but you also can walk almost everywhere. They now have a streetcar.
People aren't total jerk faces.
That's true. It's a Midwestern city. They have a really, really great art project. Also downtown where they're doing sculptures all over. I'm on board for that. And street art.
Anyway, Stephen A. Smith, you can come on the podcast to talk about why you don't like Milwaukee. I'm guessing it's because of uninformed BS views that, again, if I said uninformed things like that about something, you would light me up. Well, so consider yourself lit up, Stephen A.
By us. I have to correct myself. It's the Urban Island Beach Party. I should have known that. I went to it 1 million years in a row. It's an awesome event. Also, lit up. I don't know what else to say. I used to hate on Milwaukee. Did you ever? Like when you were a kid?
When I was a kid.
Yeah.
But then I started going downtown for, here's another great thing, the Milwaukee Symphony. Very, very, very good quality symphony. Yes. Very accessible, reasonable prices. Great to visit. Yep. They have a new home. Can't wait to get in there.
So, yeah, 1 million years ago, Milwaukee had some growing up to do, but it is grown and it's amazing. So, screw you. We're adults now.
Okay, so as part of the 100 theme,
we're out of that.
We have this wine. I originally was looking for a 100-year-old wine.
Yeah.
Couldn't find that. They do exist.
Fancy.
But what we have here is the Yalumba, then the Tricentenary Barossa Grenache, which is made, this is a 2015 vintage. The oldest vines on our Tricentenary vineyard were planted in 1889, and today just 820 old gnarly bush vines remain. So this wine is made from grapevines that are over 100 years old. 100.
Tricentenary. Is that right?
Well, because they were in the 18th century, the 19th, or the 19th century, the 20th century, the 21st. So that's what they do.
Heard.
So this is going to take me a little bit to open.
Which is going to be fun.
Because there's wax on this. Because it's fancy. You talk about a moose bush. Bridget, congratulations.
Thanks, guys. So if you follow
I want to say congratulations.
Congratulations.
You want your own baby podcast.
Don't sue us for singing that song poorly.
I don't know. Post Malone can spend $1 million on his teeth. I don't think he needs to sue me. Yeah, he spent $1 million on diamond fangs.
Sure, man. Why not? Yeah, so today, as we record our Dinner Plus Drinks, which releases Sunday, today, Amuse Bouche is releasing. So this is super exciting. I don't want to say too much because the Amuse Bouche, if you missed it last week, is just meant to be like little bites of Bridget. And it's me, just me, blabbering at you about all kinds of things. This first week, you get to know me a little bit better. So if you have not followed Dinner Plus Drinks, or if you are introducing a friend to our podcast, they can start at Amuse Bouche and they can meet Bridget, one of the hosts of Dinner Plus Drinks. Or they can just listen along on Dinner Plus Drinks. But it's been super fun. I really wanted to learn a little bit more about, Nick takes this one on as the host. He does all the editing. And I wanted to learn more about that side. So we started with a little short podcast with me. I've got my own little podcast set up in my office, and I love it, love it. It's not on YouTube, so you don't get to see our beautiful faces twice a week. Sorry, just once. But also that means, I can do it in my pajamas if I want.
A little more comfy that way.
So that'll be on Fridays. It's meant to just kind of give you a little preview, get you excited for Dinner Plus Drinks. Fridays, you can catch Amuse Bouche. It's going to be in the Dinner Plus Drinks feed. You'll see my little pretty face there. And then you can still
sassy little face.
My sassy face. Then you can still catch Dinner Plus Drinks on Sundays. So super exciting. First one releases as we record this. Hooray.
Well, the wine is open, so cheers, Bridget.
Hey, thanks so much.
Congratulations.
Cheers to 100.
Yeah, most podcasts don't make it anywhere near this long, even successful ones.
Is that right?
Yep, we're
look at us.
Killing it. Thank you to everybody that's listening. There are hundreds of you. We would not be doing this if nobody was listening.
Yeah.
We can talk and drink without being on.
We do that.
Record.
Not on air also. So thanks so much for following along. We've made it to here because of you.
Okay, so this Grenache pours a little light.
Yeah.
And I know you usually see a light wine and that freaks you out. But
It
year
does.
after year, these veteran vines give up small quantities of exceptional grapes. This is a historical expression of Grenache, and only 6,550 bottles were made.
Whoa. Okay. Also, it doesn't taste as light as it looks.
Yeah, it's because it's 100-year-old vines.
Because, it's swanky wine. You're right. When you poured it, I was like, man, what are you doing?
It's got some, meaty things, little spice note.
Meaty? What would you eat with this?
Fried chicken.
Anything.
Roasted chicken. Salmon would be excellent with this if you're a Fishy Friday type of person.
If you're not Nick.
Gross.
Yeah, this is great. I remember we've had the Yalumba. Was that on here, or was that just some other time we were drinking?
I'm a big fan of Yalumba. It's family owned still.
Great.
They have 6 generations of family. The Hillwood family, or is that the Hillsmith? Hillwood is Arsenal. Hillsmith, I think, is does it say the guy's
Nick's
name
getting his family's confused. Soccer, wine.
Anyway, they're lovely people. They're super supportive of people that believe in their wines. They are sustainable. I think any business that is multiple families in agriculture understands the value of sustainability. But they're just lovely people that make great wines. This is only about $45 to $50 retail, which for something of this quality and pedigree is very, very reasonable.
Yeah. For 100 years. It's because of the age, right?
Yep. So what they said about, there's only 880 vines.
Yeah.
So commercially, I don't know, this is maybe a Pinkies Up episode or something, but commercially you want to, you think about how many tons per acre you get from your grapevines. And that really determines how you can price your wine, how much it costs you. So an average commercial vineyard of something in California for like a $10, $12 Cabernet is going to yield about 8 tons per acre. And you can back out math of how much it's going to cost you. So, like, if you know how much something yields, you can generally understand how much the wine costs.
Oh.
If you're a nerd like me.
I was like, well, or I could just...
This is yielding about 1/4 ton an acre.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So not a lot, guys.
So very expensive to make because, I mean, they've had the land paid for forever, so no mortgage. But you still have to have people go through to do the same amount of stuff on it. Still some input cost on how you take care of it, how much trimming you do. And each vine puts out a very little bit of amount of fruit. But that means all of the nutrients that would go into maybe 10 clusters on a vine are now only going into 2. So that's why you get that light color but more concentrated flavor.
It's great. I don't often drink $50 bottles of wine on the regular, guys. But Did you know that?
You know what else is great? Milwaukee food.
Great. That was a smooth transition.
Continuing with our Milwaukee theme. We're going to go back and forth between Milwaukee and 100 a little bit.
We couldn't just pick one.
Screw you, Stephen A. Smith. Here are some great things you can eat in Milwaukee. We're not going to talk about the best thing we ate this week.
Nope, we're not.
Because it's coming up on Sunday. But more on that later. But we're going to talk about the best thing you can eat in Milwaukee. And we have some disagreement.
Is there just one thing?
I mean, there's so many things.
Okay, I wrote 3 down so you could yell at me, but I'll save those for a moose bouche because that's its purpose. Nope. My very favorite thing, my husband and I, it's the thing that if we are like driving back from up north or something and we go through Milwaukee, we always order this and have it to go. It is AJ Bombers. And it is not their burger. It's their buffalo chicken egg rolls.
Oh, those are very good.
They are so good.
Those are very good.
We used to like politely get one order and split it. And then we're like, screw this. We both want a whole order. They're so good. I've made them at home and they're delicious, but never as good as AJ Bombers. Buffalo chicken egg rolls at AJ Bombers are the super best thing. They hold up well to go, which is also important.
Maybe Stephen A. has a peanut allergy, went to Bombers,
got real mad.
Hit by some peanuts, had a breakout, and has got real mad. Maybe that's why you think Milwaukee is a garbage city.
We're not mad.
We're not mad at all. I got 2 because I can't decide.
What?
I got 2 because I can't decide.
Who
I
are
don't
you?
do my own podcast. Frites on the roof of Benelux.
Yeah, I have words about this for sure.
You can get all the dipping sauces. If you aren't allergic to seafood shellfish like me, you can have mussels.
Yeah.
They have amazing Belgian beer there, but frites, or as we call them in America, freedom fries.
French fries.
Are superb. You can get sweet potato or you can get regular. I usually get the regular. Sometimes I switch it up with the sweet potato, but I usually get the regular, and then they have a bunch of dipping sauces.
Is it the fries or the dipping sauces that you love?
I love the whole experience.
Here's my issue. Benelux, who they own multiple restaurants in Milwaukee.
The Lowlands Group.
Always a great atmosphere. Not always. Benelux's roof is a great atmosphere. Great beer. Great beer. But their food is like just there, in my opinion. It's like, I'm here for the beer, but like, I guess I'll have some French fries while I'm here.
Gotta get the frites. Gotta get the frites.
When Nick mentioned
maybe you don't like real frites.
I got heated. It's the dipping sauces. The French fries are just freaking
They're
French
like
fries.
steak fries.
Okay. I don't agree with you.
Okay. Do you agree with this one? Cops.
I do, except Cops is like in the burbs.
I suppose.
Yeah. So you want to hear me fight about the burbs real quick and people who
let's
say
go. Let's go.
What I love
the
about
burbs
Cops
are garbage
is the wafer things in their sundaes. I don't know what it is, but
those are delicious.
I love those.
I also love their burgers. They do the like mustard fried thing, and it's delicious.
Yeah, I love Cops.
And they can give you fried onions off the griddle, which are also delicious.
Yeah, no, you lost me at onion. Cops is great. It's just not like downtown.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. I could go on and on about we lived in the city when we lived there. In the city. So I am pretty obsessed with all the restaurants I could walk to.
What's the taco place near your condo? It's one of
I don't know.
What's his faces?
Listen to us. Justin Carlisle?
No, not him.
There's a laughing taco?
Well, it's like a fancy person taco thing.
Is it new? This is fun.
No, it's been here for a while.
So Ardent, I do just because we brought him up.
Ardent's good.
Ardent
Vanguard's good.
Was right by our house and right by our condo, and we
Bel Air.
Oh, Bel Air, yeah, of course, yes.
Also, extraordinary tequila selection at Bel Air.
Oh my God, I had a really funny experience with tequila there. It was a sink or swim moment, and I swam, guys.
Is that why you won't drink tequila with me?
Oh no, I didn't like tequila then, but it was like we were with this new group of friends and it was like, oh man, my friend, now my friend Ian. So this was when I was like just getting to know the Milwaukee crew, and there was a select group of us at this, like got invited to go do this social thing, and it was like a Tuesday, I'm sure, for tacos. And I was like, here is a warm bottle of tequila. We're all going to do tequila. And I was like, I can't do this. Warm tequila on a weeknight. Like
tequila's better warm. You get more of the aromatic flavors that are.
My friend Courtney, she was there with me, and she has me saved in her phone as Bridget, no tequila or something, you know, and I don't change those names. When I have them in my phone, I don't change them.
It's a law.
Anyway, we could go on and on about the delicious food in Milwaukee because that scene has also skyrocketed.
Hit us up with your favorite Milwaukee foods. We'll discuss them / critique if it's good or not.
And if you went to Ardent before it became a mainstream restaurant and it was just like the after hours, you could get PBR and a bowl of ramen with rap music, it was maybe my favorite place ever. So let me know if you've been to that. Okay, that was food. We didn't eat anything else this week. We just want to talk about that.
Time to talk about the news.
Yeah.
And what's happening.
Yeah, well, are you going to talk about 100 things or no?
No, I don't have 100 things for this. It was too hard.
This news story is going to be real boring then. Actually, I think it's adorable. I wanted to celebrate our 100th episode with something adorable that Smucker's does. So Smucker's is one of those like hilarious companies to me that's just like the most homey thing. They've done a great job. Their marketing team has done what they need to do. Like, we're grandma's jam company, you know, but they're mainstream. Also, I like their jam. So
they have good jam.
Yeah, you know, if you're not buying local jam, you might as well do that.
Sunshine in a jar.
Sunshine
Incredible.
In a jar. Lisa, love your jam.
Love you.
So
your jam's our jam.
Your jam. So Smucker's does celebrates 100th birthdays, and they post them on. They have a partnership with Today Show, and they put whoever's 100th birthday is on a jar of Smucker's. Oh my gosh,
that's amazing!
It's this adorable. So like, Jeanette Wallendinger is 106 years old from Armonk, New York. And it was her birthday. They posted on the 24th. And so they do a little thing where they put the face on the jar.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So it's just a funny, cute little celebration. I thought if we were celebrating 100, we might as well look at fun ways to celebrate. Because, man, if you make it to 100 years old, you deserve to have your face on a jar of jam.
So I don't know if you know this, but my great-grandma lived to be 107.
What?
So she had framed letters up from Reagan, Clinton, Bush.
Dude, this is like my goal in life.
I don't want to be that old.
How can I live to be 107?
I don't.
Why?
All of her friends were dead. She thought I played for the Green Bay Packers.
I mean, think of how happy she was. She thought you were a professional athlete.
I mean...
That Nick, he must be rich.
Why am I in this home?
Nicky. I imagine she called you Nicky. Is that true?
Nope. Speaking of football, my story is actually about football.
Okay, cool.
I know it's not 100 themed, but I actually want to talk about it. It's Pride. Carl Nassib of the Las Vegas Raiders, I almost said Oakland Raiders, came out.
Yeah.
He is the first active player in the NFL to come out as actively gay.
I saw this.
He is a talented player. He has a big contract, which I think, helps him feel confident to do that. And also I think it helps Michael Sam, who was trying to be drafted and did get drafted, probably drafted too low because of he came out as gay. He never actually played. So I think having I don't want to say prominent player, but known player come out. He talked about visibility and how he's not doing it to make a big deal, but he thinks it's important for people to see that you can be gay and play in the NFL, and it's fine. He donated $100,000 to the Trevor Project as starting to come out, or whatever starting to come out. I think he's out. I don't know. Anyway, it's a obviously personal journey. And he also I think, did a really nice job of talking about that. The NFL donated $100,000 to the Trevor Project to match it. Some people are now...
They did.
Yeah, because they're saying the NFL is being performative and...
Okay, so I was so curious. I saw the original article and then I haven't followed back up. So have you seen, have other players said anything?
Other players have said... J.J. Watt was one of the first ones to come out and say, this is awesome, bro.
But J.J. Watt's awesome.
Yep. So seems like a lot of support. Obviously, we'll see. But so I just want to say congratulations, Carl Nassib. His jersey was the top seller this past week across all the NFL, which is awesome. So, I just wanted to talk about that, say I think that's great. I hope, and I think he said this, one day, hopefully, we're not making such a big deal of this. But he is a first, and I think an important first. So congratulations, Carl.
That is amazing. I feel like a lot, we've heard a lot this year about... there's a term for it I can't think of, making sure you can see yourself.
Representation, yeah.
Thank you, representation. Where, I think there was a Target article, of course, about like Target putting children in wheelchairs or children with Down syndrome in their images.
And then there's a counter thing of corporate exploitation, which a lot of people threw at the NFL for the Trevor Project donation, which it's like, can we just...
So where is that line? Because we've had that discussion too of like everyone capitalizing on pride paraphernalia, right? Like rainbow shirts. Okay, are you just capitalizing on this or do you actually support it? Yeah, so interesting.
So since you have your own podcast now and you get to do multiple things, I had another news story too I wanted to do. It was actually about a bar that this person opened up, and it was for men with erectile dysfunction. Oh. Unfortunately, it was a total flop. Nobody came.
Dad joke. We're taking a break.
Hello, everybody. Usually Bridget goes first.
I know, but I'm changing it up.
Changing it up. My product recommendation, we're coming to why exactly a little bit later in the podcast. Called the tease.
Call the tease, guys.
But bouncy houses. I was actually introduced to bouncy houses by Bridget.
They're a brand new thing.
We have something coming up that's going to involve children. And
sounds creepy.
Bouncy houses, man, you can throw children in there, forget about them, let the thing uninflate, and they'll be fine. I'm sorry. Wait, you need to closely supervise them. But really, you can just throw them in there, hold your beer, and hey, Elliot, don't smother Lucy. It's fine.
Don't jump on her head and drop kick her. It gets a little wily when you have like a huge age range.
Yes. If you have, I think, a tighter age range, that's better.
Yes.
But my God, I forgot how much like fun bouncy houses are.
I know.
And how for a reasonable sum of money, you can just totally forget about your children having to entertain them for a little bit. So you can just throw them in there. Great. They have fun. So bouncy houses. We are renting one from this place that my friend Kyle recommended. There's another place that you recommended.
Love them.
And this one's going to be Moana themed.
Yeah, because why?
Because Baby Shark was sold out.
Yeah, I'm not coming.
Simona, so we have it a little bit before the occasion so that Simona can get a little bit of alone time on the bouncy bounce by herself. And we were really hoping to be a Baby Shark, or she calls it doo-doo-doo, because if this thing got inflated, she walked out and saw a Baby Shark everywhere.
You were never going to get her out of it.
I'm telling you, it would be the happiest moment of my life to see that amount of joy on her face.
Yeah. But Baby Shark, so annoying.
Sorry.
But for real, I'm with Nick on this. Bounce houses, hours of entertainment.
We got her some Baby Shark jammers, I should say Sarah did.
Are they the same ones Lucy has?
I think so,
guess. Yep. Yes.
And we put them... She was like fussing to go to bed the night, and we pulled them out as our secret weapon, put it over, and we go, Simona, who's on that? She looks down, and she goes, doo-doo-doo.
Oh, my God.
Gets so excited and went to sleep, like pointing at herself, curled up in a ball.
Baby Shark's the worst. I avoided it with Elliot for some reason, somehow. Okay, moving on. We're in product recommendations. I hate Baby Shark.
Product unrecommendations.
Product don't recommend. Okay, I'm talking to you guys about rare form bags. So
I've never heard of this.
I know. I obviously got targeted, and some people get mad.
People.
I love when I get targeted with things because like my Instagram knows me. So I love, obviously all for if you can reuse any kind of product and it saves room in the landfill. So Rare Form Bags are two brothers, I believe, Alex and Eric, and they make bags out of billboards. So they're waterproof. So it's it's almost 3.5 million pounds of billboards that they use. So like they're talking about the product, like the vinyl. Think of like a banner stretched over the billboard, if you will.
You may get Tristan Christ's face on your bag.
You may. I'm going to see if I can request that. Don't really know that they're cutting up Lake Geneva billboards yet, but we'll see. So they take billboards from all over
he has billboards everywhere.
And honestly, they do say as close as Los Angeles and as far away as Boston. And so they route the billboards into their California warehouse and they cut them up and they make bags. I mean, that's the very quick way to discuss this product, but they're not that pricey at all. It's a durable, like I said, waterproof, eco-friendly. It's lightweight. So it's like a great bag for the beach, farmer's market, whatever you want. They have wallets, bags, backpacks.
Those backpacks look great.
All kinds of stuff. Yeah. So really cool product. We will, of course, post a link to it, all for Reusing and recycling, people.
And if you think that joke about Tristan's face being everywhere in billboards was a joke, it was not a joke. It's not a joke. And it's very smart. And his show is great. So if you're in Lake Geneva, go check it out. So we'll be back with the most incredible thing ever.
I'm terrified.
Okay, guys. So we've been rotating through some segments here, and we needed a 100 themed thing after the break.
So Nick did it.
So I feel all right. So I have to provide some context. Bridget's been working her butt off with a lot of different projects. I've been kind of the crazy, insane boss. It's just been a busy week. I threw a ridiculous brought picture idea at her, which in my defense is because you did such a great one for Father's Day and then inspired me with your quadrant thing.
Sitting here.
So I threw some stuff at Bridget. I got an email at 11:43 last night that I didn't see because I too was up about that late.
Were you really?
Working on this segment.
That's your problem.
Passed out right before that. So Bridget was doing real work until 11:43, and I was coming up with dinner plus drinks, Jeopardy.
Okay, I would feel worse for you. I think I made an Amazon purchase at midnight last night. I must have been in a daze when I went to bed and was like, yes, I need some crap. I don't even know what I bought.
So we're going to play Jeopardy.
Oh my God.
We have 3 categories for Jeopardy.
Jesus.
I can't remember if you can read this the right way. This is keep track. 3 categories. Oh. Celebrated centenarians. Let's party like it's 1921 and 100 facts. We have 1 category of double Jeopardy, which is 100 AD. And then final Jeopardy is numerical noggin knockers.
Okay, I want you guys first to realize this is not to make anyone feel bad and say, Bridget, you're smart. I am smart. I was on the honor roll all the time. But Nick is
and she played 3 sports every year.
I did. But Nick is a different level of smart, and he's like, no, I think these are easy enough for you. And I'm like, no, they're not. They're not going to be. So I'm sorry if I look like an idiot. I promise I'm not dumb.
So Bridget, it's your board. Great. What category would you like to start with?
I'm so scared. 100.
First of all, can you just appreciate these category names I came up with?
I cannot believe this. Yeah, but I'm terrified by this 1921 because you like history, not my strong suit, okay?
It's going to be fun, I promise.
I'm so scared.
Play along at home with us.
100 facts for 100, please.
Okay. The American $100 bill features this man who is well known for flying a kite in a lightning storm.
Isn't there multiple choice? I understand I should know who's on the $100 bill.
Who is?
Benjamin Franklin.
Ding, 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 ding. Well done. Bridget gets $100.
You guys, I'm so nervous because these are all questions I should know the answer to, and I am blushing. Okay. Celebrated centenarians for 100, please.
You sure you don't want to do 100 facts for 200?
Do I?
Yes, because I wrote it that way.
Okay, great.
Speaking of lightning, this bolt-fast Jamaican holds the record in the men's 100-meter sprint.
Who is Usain Bolt? He just had a kid named Thunder. Twins. Thunder and something. Okay. Anyway. 100 facts for 300, please.
This senior federal legislative body has 100 members.
This senior
federal legislative body has 100 members.
Isn't this like a what is?
This is what is.
Oh, I was like, isn't this like a what is the House and Senate?
What is the Senate? I will give you it. I put this one on for Brittany.
I know.
Thinking of you,
Boo. All can laugh at me, okay?
Because this is a Brittany thing, so we just wanted to put a little Brittany on there.
I'm straight up sweating.
All right, so you got all $600 in that category. Woo!
Woo, woo! Numerical. Okay. Celebrated centenarians for 100, please.
Well known for his love of golf, as well as singing and acting. I hope you know this famous centenarian.
Well, I don't know who it is, except who is Bob Hope.
Congratulations! Bob Hope died in 2003. He was 100 exactly.
I'm grateful for your inflection there.
Trying hard for you.
I didn't know he was like a golf fan. Who knows that shit? Okay.
Well, I thought your dad would have talked all about how he loves Bob Hope. Are you going to like the Bob Hope Classic?
I mean, maybe. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Celebrated centenarians for 200.
Mother, may I share your name? This British royal died having been a royal while she died, but not been queen for 50 years.
Oh, I have no idea what this is. Should I just guess a queen's name? Who is Queen Elizabeth?
You are correct.
Yay!
Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother.
Is that right? I don't really know
Our
that.
current Queen's mom. She was Queen Mother for 50 years. So her husband died in 1953. She died in 2002 at 101, having not reigned as queen for 50 years. She was actually the last empress of India.
Okay, this is interesting.
So you got that
was a good guess. Yeah, of course. I knew that.
Queen Mother, that's Mother, may I share your name?
I didn't realize
Elizabeth was named after her mother.
Yeah, I don't know these things, you guys. 300, please.
This one, we had a thing where if you remember a conversation we had once, you'll remember this.
One time.
Still alive, this religious sister is a good luck charm for the Loyola Ramblers. You may have seen her in March Madness.
Oh, I don't know the answer to this. I remember this discussion, but I don't know the answer. Sorry.
Tom's a big fan.
My Tom? My father-in-law Tom? Read the question again.
Still alive, this religious sister is a good luck charm for the Loyola Ramblers. You may have seen her in March Madness.
I don't know. I can't think of her name.
Sister Jean.
Yeah. Oh.
She is still alive, 101, bringing good luck to the Loyola Ramblers.
She's
you got
still
300.
alive?
Yeah, she is.
Wow. Dang. Okay. I remember that discussion. Never would have remembered.
I thought you may have got that. It was actually shockingly hard to find people that live to be 100 that people would know about.
This is my goal. People will know about me when I die at 100. Okay, let's party like it's 1921 for 100.
On May 5th, 5/5, this famous designer launched her still enduring number 5 perfume.
Who is Coco Chanel?
Congratulations!
Yay! One I knew.
I got into a deep Wikipedia dive about Coco Chanel number 5. She is a nut job.
Yeah, there's a documentary. I can't think of what it's called.
She saw numbers that were 5s and spoke about how she praised the number 5. It is bizarre.
I actually haven't smelled it in a long time, but I don't think I like the smell.
So it's been around for 100 years. So this May 5th, the Cinco de Mayo was the 100th year of Coco Chanel number 5.
I didn't know it was on 5/5. Look at what we're learning. 200, please.
Harold and Kumar's favorite restaurant opened in Wichita, Kansas on September 13th.
Are you asking what the name of the restaurant is?
Yep.
What is White Castle?
Ding, 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 ding.
I do not allow my husband to eat there anymore. He asked me, please don't ever allow me to eat there if I say it's a good idea.
I wonder why.
Yeah, me too, because they slide. Okay, 300, please.
On Veterans Day in Arlington, Virginia, perhaps the most well-known tomb in America was dedicated.
What is the Tomb of Unknown Soldiers?
Congratulations!
Woo-hoo! You guys, okay, I'm only mildly
That's
dumb.
100. Okay, we are on to Double Jeopardy.
Oh my God, my palms are sweaty. 100 AD, please, for 200.
Fun for racing. This common garden hand-propelled vehicle first appeared in China.
A garden hand-propelled vehicle?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't.
It's fun for racing.
Fun for racing. This garden hand-propelled vehicle. This doesn't make any sense to me. The question doesn't even make sense to me.
Well, it's an answer.
Okay, well, the answer to the question, garden propelled fun for racing. I don't know. What is a box car? I have no idea.
What is a wheelbarrow?
Oh, duh. Oh, geez. Jeez, Bridget.
Louise.
All I could think of was like the old school lawnmowers that like don't have
hand propelled.
Oh, duh.
Wheelbarrow racing.
That was a good question. That was a good question.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
You need to ask
Double Jeopardy. 100 AD for 400.
Perfect to throw through a window or build a wall. Romans started widely using this clay-based material for buildings.
What is a brick?
Correct.
Why is that more points than the wheelbarrow?
I maybe didn't get these. I don't know. This one might be the easiest of all of them because I know you're very familiar with this one.
100 AD for 600.
If you love exotic and erotic poses, you'll be grateful this text started to be compiled in India.
This what?
This exotic text started to be compiled in India.
Like a text meaning a book? Or like a kind of text?
Like meaning a book. Alex Trebek never gave out this many hints.
You're not Alex Trebek.
Damn it.
Some book was compiled. Oh, what is the Kama Sutra? Yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
You guys, I'm sweating.
600, 1200.
I'm usually really cold down here in our recording studio.
So you got 1,500 in Jeopardy.
Whew.
You got 1,000 in Double Jeopardy. That gives you a total of 2,500. Our final Jeopardy category is numerical noggin knockers. How much would you like to wager?
Wait, what do I have?
2,500.
I would like to wager against myself, please, for 1,800. I don't know. Let's just make the math as hard as possible.
This letter is the Roman numeral for 100.
One letter? It's one letter? What is X?
That would be 10.
V.
That would be 5.
What is it?
C.
It is?
Yes.
Shut up. Okay, guys, I never knew that. I know it's not X or V, but I didn't know there was a C. Literally didn't know.
And do you know what 1,000 is?
No.
Oh my God, you know this.
1,000?
Yeah.
No.
We talked about
Why would I know what 1,000? Oh, yeah. Okay, M, but I swear I've seen M. I don't recognize a C. Whatever.
All right.
So
well,
I lost
Bridget,
against myself here.
You ended up with $700. Congratulations. That was our 100 themed Jeopardy.
Dude, that was good.
Thank
Nick,
you.
I can't believe the amount of work you put into this.
I know. That's why I was up.
Nick, then you wrote me an email at like 6:30 this morning. I'm like, do either of us sleep?
I tried.
Oh, that was good, man.
Thanks.
Oh,
Thanks.
oh,
I
God.
wanted to do something special, something fun.
Oh, well, I hope you guys liked that. Now I feel like I should just play Jeopardy against myself all the time. Okay. Anyway, guys, should we go to like a regular segment?
Let's do it.
We put together a bomb meal plan this week.
I told you this
Because why?
earlier. Well, it's 4th of July week, and I thought you did a really
What?
great job with the narrative.
Thanks so much.
You put, you start of the week kind of like, hey, guys, you got a big weekend coming up. Pace yourself. Do something
Eat some
easy.
chicken.
You're going to probably have some T-ball. Like you need something fast and easy. So you put those recipes at the start, and then 4th of July, boom, party recipes.
Yes, because I was inspired by your birthday.
My birthday is Monday
Yes.
after this is released, the June of the 28th.
So I didn't quite get your favorite food on last week's meal plan. So I put it on like the Saturday before 4th of July and just knocked that weekend out of the park.
So my pick for this, I'm going to go first again.
Yeah,
if you
do
don't
it,
mind,
man.
is a Texas smoked brisket recipe. I recently changed the title online to Incredible Texas Smoked Brisket. I'm trying to get 100 points on our SEO title. If you use power words inside your title, you get more points.
Nick is having the SEO love right now.
So, anyway, brisket, let me just wax elegantly about brisket here a little bit.
Because no one loves brisket like Nick.
I mean, there are people that love it more. Tri-tip is my favorite, but I love brisket. I like beef that tastes beefy. I like beef flavor, and brisket tastes beefy. I also like long cooks that involve being by the grill with a beer. It makes me very happy. My favorite brewery, Three Sheeps, which you can see me drinking a Fresh Coast in our podcast artwork.
Oh,
they
yeah.
have a motto that says brewing where heart meets science. Because Grant, the head brewer, one of the co-owners, is like an engineer. He's not like an engineer. He's an engineer by trade. He's a construction engineer, and he's also a super talented brewer. And his approach is, let's take science, but also put some art into it. And I think the best types of cooking are those things where you understand the science, you build on the science, but then you add a little bit of art, a little bit of heart, a little bit of passion, and put your own twist on things, and don't just follow the recipe.
Bridget. Looking at you, Bridget.
So brisket, this is the way I wrote this recipe. I wrote in there is it's how I tell a friend to do it. It's going to drive Bridget nuts.
Absolutely.
Because it's very imprecise. And that's because every brisket is different. They each have a little different striations of fat. They each have a little different shape, and that changes how long you cook it. And you really need to cook brisket to 203 degrees. I kid you not, 203 degrees.
What if it's 204?
That's fine. But really, 203 is kind of like this crazy magical number where people have all convinced themselves, and by people, I include myself, that is the number. So it's very simple. You get half a part of salt, half a part of black pepper. Should be hopefully coarse ground black pepper, and it should be kosher salt, preferably diamond crystal. Combine that
But whatever.
all over the brisket. You can use your other fancy rubs, but I like to do it Texas style, which is just salt and pepper. I think it really highlights the beef. Works perfectly. Like an ancho pepper rub is very good. Like a coffee rub is very good if you like coffee.
Love
Bridget.
it. Coffee and beef.
Do that. Let it sit. Get your smoker going. I do a little higher temperature than some people, about 250 degrees. Oak or pecan. Don't do mesquite. I swear to God, if you smoke food with mesquite, I will come after you with a stick.
Whoa, why?
You want to taste the meat, not the smoke. You want smoke to be a flavor component, not the flavor.
This is heated.
Mesquite is the nuclear option of woods. It's terrible.
Wow.
It has a lot of tannin in it. It's gross.
Tell me more.
And so you cook. At some point, you get to what's called the stall, where it hits about 150 degrees internal temperature, stops going up because, science, you hit evaporative cooling, where the moisture in the meat starts cooking out, and it's hot enough that it then condenses, hits the meat again, cools it, evaporates off. So it's evaporative cooling. It's how like air conditioning stuff works, evidently. And your meat starts to dry out and stops cooking until the moisture is gone, then it goes back up. You need to wrap it in foil or butcher paper at that point to keep the moisture in and to speed up the cooking. Wrap it up, let it go to 203. Then you need to let it rest. And then you have brisket. And you have all the sides. You have your friends over because there's a lot of meat, and you eat all of it.
I like the pickles and white bread. Does that count?
What about the onions?
Don't like those. How long does this process take?
Every brisket's a little different. It usually takes 12 to 16 hours, somewhere in there.
So, like, legit,
Overnight.
You're doing it overnight?
Yep. I usually try to start.
Start your house on fire?
Well, no, we have a big green egg outside.
I know, but man, okay.
I mean, Sarah also has shared this concern.
Yeah, okay, because we're logical.
And, or illogical, it's a small charcoal fire in a ceramic wrapped, metal wrapped thing.
I mean, I was at a friend's house who may have, like, put their normal grill a little too close to the side.
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah, okay.
This is why you need a big green egg.
Well, I
Also,
don't
we're
have
cooking
one
at
of
250,
those.
not, 450, 500 degrees. Although an egg can
Okay.
get up. I've got it up to 1100 to sear steaks.
What?
Oh, yeah. Charcoal burns real hot. It's like the stupid recipe we did.
Yeah. But great. What was it? Tri-tip on a Weber?
No, it was a top butt.
Top butt. I was like, it wasn't
Yeah.
a tri-tip. Okay. Well, guys, my food, not nearly as in-depth or exciting, but I know it's not one Nick will pick because he will die.
Literally.
But I did shrimp on our Fish Friday this week. And
Shrimp on the barbie.
I did it, yeah.
To go with our Australian wine.
yeah, no, but yes, that's why. I always try and include, in the summer, a grilling recipe for our fish as well, because grilled fish is great, and I feel like people don't do it that much.
I agree.
Yeah, I was going to go with salmon, but shrimp feel perfectly summery to me. They're
great
light,
for the
it's
4th of
easy,
July.
Super easy to throw on a kebab.
Too bad.
So I posted 2 recipes, of course, in the meal plan, and one is about grilling. It's the way you should do it this weekend. The other is, or I guess 4th of July weekend. The other is indoor, and you can do it with a bit more flavor, but obviously you can put whatever you want on it. I just think shrimp don't get a good rap. They don't get enough attention in our meal plan. So
We
here
have
you
some
go.
amazing American Gulf jumbo shrimp.
Yep, that was the other piece here.
Again, my throat would swell up and I'd violently exhale them or stop breathing. So
Nick's dying
can't really
over here.
speak to that, but people tell me they're great.
So I'm all about Fishy Friday on the meal plan. Shrimp on the grill. So that's it. That's what I'm eating.
And you know what that brings us to? It's time
time
for
for
Kid Corner.
We made it. I didn't know if we were going to make it.
We made it.
Okay, guys. I feel like I talk about Elliot and his T-ball a lot, so it's time for my other athlete of a child. She made her dance debut this week.
Oh, my goodness.
So she was supposed to go last week, but she was sick. Also, I'm not very graceful. Dance wasn't a thing in our life. I think I took a class once. That's it. I remember taking a class once.
I can see you taking a class, your dad going, nope, that's not
Nope.
it.
Well, and so unfortunately, I'm in that bit a little bit here. So one of our very best friends down here, Josie.
Shout out to Josie.
She is an awesome dance teacher.
Also
and
Ron.
Hey, Ron. She's so good with the kids. So we go drop her off at dance and then peace out. Like, I don't even have to stay. Josie just gets to handle all of them. But anyway, I also was like, I've never been a dance mom. I don't really thrive in that environment. And so I'm like, Josie, what is she supposed to wear? Do I need shoes for her? Like, what am I doing? She's like, I got you. So she dropped off the most adorable, like she has 2 daughters who are just older than my kids, or older than Lucy. And so she dropped off some adorable outfits. I put it on Lucy, and if you've seen a photo of Lucy, she's not petite. She's not fat by any means. I am not calling my 2-year-old fat. She's just not like a skinny kid. So her in a tutu is the funniest thing in the world. So anyway, she started to dance. It is damn adorable. I don't have an embarrassing story for you yet, except that clearly she's the kid that doesn't listen. Like, there are dots in the dance room that the kids are supposed to like stand on. Lucy is definitely the one in the middle of the circle, like hopping up and down. But anyway, Josie, you're a real hero for handling these kids.
So Sarah is the real hero in our relationship. She's usually the one that does daycare drop off and pick up. Usually works a little bit better with her schedule. And I did actually when we lived at our old place, I did the drop-off all the time. Since coronavirus and we've lived here, it works better for her. And when I did drop-off, Simona was in a car seat, and I just took her in the carrier.
In an infant carrier car seat, yeah. Daycare drop-off is a challenge. It's a thing.
So I dropped her off one day this week, and she was really in a daddy mood, and we were playing, and it was so much fun. I was like, oh my gosh, I love you so much, baby girl. Don't let go. Daddy loves you.
Okay.
So I had to take her to daycare and drop her off. And you still can't go in as a parent because of the state COVID restrictions, which is like, your health department said COVID's over, but your childcare people are saying COVID isn't over. It's
DCF, right?
Yeah. And it's like how the government does everything. They're saying, well, we're saying you should do this, but you can do whatever you want. And it's like, okay, well, if we do whatever we want and it's not what you say, are you going to shut us down? Well, it depends on how we feel. It's like, okay, so we have to do what you want. Well, that's not what I said.
5 and up is still wearing masks. Like, Elliot still has to wear a mask there.
So it's bizarre.
Yeah, it is.
But anyway, so I went to drop her off and took her out of the car and had a nice hug. I said, okay, have fun at school. And she loves school. And she wouldn't walk to school.
Uh-oh.
So I picked her up and put her by Grandma D, who takes them in, who she loves Grandma D. And I got a, no, Daddy, no.
You're in that season.
And Grandma D picked her, and she never does this to Sarah. I guess Sarah does it better than me. She has a different method. I guess I did it wrong.
You got to just leave, man.
And I heard the crying, and I cried myself. And we talk about mom guilt. Dads have guilt, too.
That's true. I should be more sensitive about that.
And it was heartbreaking, and I just love my daughter so much.
Oh, Nick. I thought you were going with the, no, Daddy, which is what Lucy does.
Oh, she does that, too, now?
Oh, that's where I thought we were going with this.
Especially, she likes to eat my food.
Oh, yeah, man.
So, here you go. She'll take a bite, and then I'll try to take a bite because it's my food. We spent all this time.
Excuse me?
We spent all this time cutting the food up into nice little pieces for you that you could eat.
Don't eat my big piece.
And then you eat my food, and I get the no, Daddy.
But I mean, whatever. I love you. Dude, I'm going to feel you and go on a side note here. Daycare drop-off has been an extreme challenge these last couple of weeks, I will say. Elliot is in full on, he wants to do what everyone else is doing, which is having summers off, and yeah, it's been really hard. You got to just leave. That's what they taught us at school. Once you go to school, they're like, you just leave. I'm like, but they're sobbing in the window.
GTFO.
Anyway, parents, it's fun.
So if you're about to have a kid, man.
Good luck.
Good luck. Look forward to it.
It's a ride, guys.
It's great. I'm excited for you.
Congrats to you.
I want to say congratulations.
Again. Thank you for being
here. Your life is now over. Kids are great, I suppose.
Nick's being dramatic. Maybe we'll write our own rap song one day.
Maybe for the real episode 100, we'll write our own rap song. Actually, we have a really cool special episode planned for
You just
Dinner
gave
Plus
me
Drinks
an idea.
100. So stay tuned for that. 21 more episodes, something like that?
I don't know. I don't know. Thanks, guys. Again, 100.
Woo, woo. Thank you for sticking with us. Bridget's listening back to a podcast, and she's in 2019 in that one.
I am.
And you're laughing at how they're...
I feel so anxious. They're planning all their live shows. They've gotten so popular. They have all these live shows, and they're like, yeah, this one's in April. I'm like, no, it's not. I want to call in and be like, it's not. But I'm in the past.
So you've been with us through some, crazy life things, this whole coronavirus thing, a summer of unrest.
Yes.
A lot of things.
Yeah, what is happening? Okay, sorry, just got really excited. We did launch in our summer of unrest. We finally are going back a little bit to normal. I know we don't talk always about our events on, well, we do. Yeah, we do. We're doing a beer garden, okay? It's going to be cool. So that's a little bit of normalcy.
So we're 70-some people interested on Facebook.
Okay, I mean, whatever. I launched it at midnight last night.
So cool.
That was weird. I did launch that, kids. Then kept working for a while, and I was like, I felt like I needed to obsessively check how many people were interested. And I'm like, you dummy, most people are sleeping. Anyway, guys, we'll sleep one day, not during the summer.
Y'all have a great week. If you don't listen to us on 4th of July, which is when we'll release the next episode, we understand. Have a happy 4th of July. God bless America. God bless Joe Biden. God bless...
That's a week ahead, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I got to do the math here. You released this on Sunday.
God bless the Speaker of the House, the
How about happy early
Schumer,
birthday to Nick?
Pelosi.
We're gonna maybe you're listening on Nick's birthday.
Happy
so
birthday
happy
to
birthday
Nick.
to Nick. Happy birthday to Josie, who's is
Happy
the day
birthday to
after.
Josie.
Celebrations, guys. So thanks for sticking it through.
Remember, hello at Dinner Plus Drinks. Follow along. All the things, all the stuff.
and-
Pandora, Spotify, Amazon. All
We
the
promise
things.
to get our butts back on social media, and we will with the beautiful Amuse Bouche artwork, which you'll be seeing this afternoon.
So pretty.
So we'll be back on social media, so you can start to shit talk us there.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.